it on this one? Can't see us.
Who thinks that the world will end in 2012? The Mayans did, Nostradamus did, and so did lots of other people today. However, it will not. I can guarantee you that the world will last past December 21st, 2012, and we'll all get to see 2013. I'm into urban legends, and I've actually looked into this quite a bit since I at one point thought that my life would end before I turned 21. The Mayans are one of the first people to predict the end of the world, and a lot of people follow them because their calendar stops on December 21st, 2012. My problem with this is that every calendar ends. Your calendar last year ended, and you went out and bought a new one, and nothing happened to the world. Also, the Mayans may have just so happened to stop calculating past this day because it was a lot of calculating, and they really didn't need it for quite some time. They were pretty planned ahead. Another popular theory is the Nibiru theory, which is that there's this invisible planet that will come crashing into Earth. Now, this was started by Zecharia Sitchin. He was a science fiction author. NASA has actually been quoted on saying this theory is silly and that it is not based on any science. Also, if this invisible planet existed, we would be able to track it. Even if we couldn't see it, it would be blocking stars, and it would have been noticeable on astronomical charts. The third theory, and this is a really popular one, is that the planets will align, somehow destroying the Earth in 2012. The main problem with this one is that the planets will not align in 2012. As a matter of fact, Earth will not even be as the same plane as the majority of the planets. The planets in orbit are all out of planes. They're not perfectly on the same surface, and Earth won't even be in the main surface. And even if the Earth did align with all the other planets, I really don't see what difference that would make. Science has shown that it will not destroy the Earth, and it won't cause anything ridiculous. We've had plenty of eclipses, and they haven't done anything except give us darkness for a couple minutes. The fourth and final theory I'm going to talk about is that Nostradamus predicted the world would end this day also. If you don't know much about Nostradamus, he predicted that the rise of Hitler and the rise of Napoleon, and also the attacks on the World Trade Centers in 9/11. Now, a problem with his theory is that over 90% of Nostradamus's predictions have been incorrect. And also, with him, he did not exactly come out word for word and say any of those things. They are just, all his proven predictions have been kind of stretches of the truth, things that he said more or less would happen and they didn't. It's like with most psychics, he gives himself a little bit of wiggle room. The world will not end. I can guarantee that. You can mark me down as saying it. I'm not a scientist or a psychic, but I know that if it was going to end, we would have some facts and something to back it up other than people talking and people believing those people that are talking. Just because one person who has a lot of followers says something doesn't make it true. This applies to all things in life, especially this theory, because they're really, if you can trace all these things back to one person, and it's not true. This happens all the time with things like cults. People believe one person and it gets way out of hand and nothing happens. So these are why I believe the world will not end. I hope you also believe the world will not end now. Now thank you, and go enjoy your lives past December 21st, 2012.